and the other side started squeaking. So what I did is I had to so good. Seems like I'm always forgetting something. Yeah, I got a coolant leak. Just checked the coolant. I had to put another half a gallon coolant in it. An hour break. Most of the coolant ran out of the truck. Anyway. Alright guys, today is Sunday, December 3rd. I'm here at Speedy's truck stop in Parrish, New York. Just coming off my 10-hour break. It's just about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So, just been looking over the truck. You remember on my last video we put those plastic pieces. I cut those pieces of plastic and I put them in between the leaf on the spring here because it was squeaking. And they've worked real well. They've probably been on there, what, 2 weeks, maybe a little bit longer. And the other side started squeaking, so what I had to do was knock my pry bar back in and spread it open a little bit. Took my screwdriver and pushed the plastic back up. What's happening is the piece of plastic is migrating down. And once it gets down so far, it'll start squeaking. Or the squeak comes right up in here somewhere. So I just put that in there and then I push the piece of plastic back up with the screwdriver. And that seems to work. Got no more squeaking. Everything else on the truck looks pretty good. So we're getting ready to start our day here. Alright, we just got to get our tools put away, and we're going to run inside the truck stop here real quick and get a couple lottery tickets. I'm feeling lucky today, right? Yeah, so we got our tools put away. We checked everything. I had to add a little bit of oil. The old girl is starting to burn a little bit of oil. Good now. I think we got about 12,000 miles on since the last service. And I just put a gallon of oil on it. So it is starting to use a little bit more oil than it used to. But with 1,045,000 miles, what do you expect, you know? Yeah, we got overcast today. We've had a lot of rain and fog the last couple of days. I've been working since Friday. I've taken a couple loads up to Vermont already. This is going to be my this is my third one. So I got my empty trailer here, and we're about 30 minutes out of Fulton. So we're going to take the empty over to Fulton, grab another loaded one for Vermont. That'll be our third one. And tonight we might have a little bit more trouble with the weather, as it may be snowing up in Vermont. Looks like borderline. Possibly could be a lot of snow or it could be a lot of rain, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, we just came out of Speedy's truck stop, and I picked up 2 of these. Poland Springs water. Good choice. And 2 of these. Root beer. Bad choice. And I got, let's see, what's the name of this? This is a 1/4 pound cheeseburger. Queen City. I don't know if that's a good one or not. I never tried these. Anyway, I got ketchup up there. I also bought my $1 and a Dream, which ended up costing me $6. I don't know if I want to show you my numbers. I think they're the winning numbers, but I got my Powerball and my Mega Millions tickets here. Don't play the lottery a whole lot. Once in a while, the prize amounts are getting way up there, so I bought my Daydream for the evening, and now I can pretend like I won, and just you know, I paid for some entertainment for the evening, just thinking about winning that money. But that's about it anyway. So when they draw the numbers tonight, then I can go back to my regular life, right? Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna make this burger. We need to get going here. Our 10-hour break is just up, so we're gonna get this thing heated up and get going. Alright, I like doing it that way. I'll heat the meat up. And then I'm going to put this back in for a shorter amount of time. I had the patty on for a minute. We'll put that in maybe 30 seconds. Alright, that was 30 seconds. Yep, that's just about right. The bun is not overly heated. Just get some ketchup on there. So good. Alright guys, I just finished up my burger. Everything's ready. I got my information for my next load written down in the book, so got my emails all set up to send out for a pickup and a delivery. Kind of like doing all that stuff ahead of time. This way later on I can just concentrate on getting the load picked up and getting it delivered. So it's now 4:45, 43 degrees here. This is Parrish, New York. And hoping that the weather doesn't get too nasty on me tonight. I think it's going to be borderline. That's what it's looking like. It's either going to be real bad or it's just going to be no big deal, just rain. So truck stop here in Parrish is pretty empty tonight. It's Sunday night, so it'll probably fill up a little bit tonight with the Canadians coming down. We're right on 81 here, between the Canadian border and Syracuse on 81. So this is a popular stopping place for Canadian trucks. Some nights you come in here and you can't find a spot anywhere. It has not been like that lately though. It has not been like that lately with everything being slow. Alright, we just got here to Fulton and still raining. Just kind of drizzly right here. But we already dropped our trailer over on the other side and we got our loaded one right here. We're going to get our pre-trip done and get on out of here. Alright, let's check the kingpin. That looks good. Alright, let me set the trailer brakes here. I was letting the trailer get some air so I can slide the those tandems. Alright, kingpin was good. Ooh, got new brake shoes on this. New brake shoes, that's cool. Just pull the pin for the Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, I don't have the lights in test mode. Alright, seal. Let's check the seal. 32413. Don't have the paperwork yet. Gonna have to write that down. 32413. I need to put the lights on test. I'm trying to be in a hurry, but by being in a hurry, it's gonna take me longer. Alright. Everything looks pretty good on this trailer. Just gotta make sure all the lights are working. Might as well slide those tandems. Might as well do that now. Looks like a pretty decent trailer. Doesn't look like it's been banged up much or anything, so should be good. Alright, so far the lights look good. Just gotta check, make sure this ABS light comes on test mode. It should. Got turn signals. And yep, there's the ABS light, comes on test. Got two brake lights. Looks like we got brake lights up top. Let's see if the turn signals are working up top. Yep, that's good. License plate light is good. Yeah, looks good. Even the top lights up there are working right. This trailer's got all kinds of extra lights on it, which is fine if they're all working, but it's not fine when they're not working. See, these front top ones are turn signals as well. They're working. Okay. What did I say that seal number was? 32413. Okay, let's go get our paperwork and we can get out of here. Seems like I'm always forgetting something. I did the lights and I forgot to look at the pins. Okay, 1 and 2, good. These are both right up front. Those are both where they're supposed to be. And 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Very good. Okay. We got that done. See what happens when you get older? Your mind is like a sieve. Just finishing up my paperwork. And it's, what time is it? 5:55. So we'll be rolling by 6. We should be. Got the right trailer number in. Got all my info in on my logbook. And punch in that we're leaving. Right from the app I can pull my advance on the load, which if you don't know what that is, when you pick up a load, usually you can get so much percentage of the load paid up front to pay for the fuel. So I think we get 30%, something like that. I forget how they figure it out. Anyway, we get about 30% of what the gross pay of the load is going to be. That's up front for fuel and any other expenses. So I'm going to request that advance. And it's loading and it says successful. Okay, so we got our advance and we are ready to go. I always do one last tug test. Okay. Well, we are rolling. Okay, I usually you let it roll out of the spot a little bit, and then pull on that trolley brake. If you don't know what the trolley brake is, that is a handle on the side of the steering wheel over here that when you pull it, it only applies to trailer brakes. Called a trolley brake, or I don't know what the other names, people call them different things. I've always called it a trolley brake. A lot of trucks don't even have a trolley brake on them. They don't want the drivers messing with it, I guess. It's good if it's used correctly. All right. On the road. Alright, so if you follow my channel, you know exactly where we're going next. Next stop is the TA truck stop in Fultonville. And we'll have to see someday when that Love's opens up in Watertown. We may have a different fuel stop. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if they give us the cost plus up there, or if they just give us 25 cents off a gallon. I don't know. They vary. The Love, sometimes they do different things for us. So with the discount, I'm thinking maybe up there we're not going to get the cost plus because there's not a lot of competition in that area. That's what I'm thinking. Hey, everybody wants to time this perfectly tonight, so I can't get out of this street. And I know I've told you before, this is 4 lanes, 2 lanes each way, and I need 3 of those lanes to make this corner here. So pretty much got to be clear both ways. That guy's turning, and we can get this. All right, let's get this. Okay, on the way. Rainy night here in the upstate of New York. Rainy night. Hopefully it don't turn to snow. just got our fuel here in Fultonville. I had a low coolant warning light come on when I was getting off the highway coming in here. And yeah, I got a coolant leak. It's dripping. So I filled it back up. We're going to see how long it can go before the alarm goes off again. Right now my main mission is going to be to get this load up to Vermont. You know, as long as I'm not going to hurt the truck. And then figure out what's going on from there. It wasn't real low, but you know what's what I really don't like is it's coming from one of those lines that I had to wait on. I know there's two lines I replaced going to the DPF. I don't know if it was where the dozer valve is, I think. I'm not positive. They were two special lines. One my mechanic was able to get, and the other one we had to wait on, if you remember from when I was in the shop, a video, I think it was 2 videos ago, something like that. And it's coming from one of those 2 lines, so I'm hoping that it's going to be the one that you can get readily. We'll have to take a picture of it and send it to my mechanic tomorrow and see what he thinks. It's not a real bad leak, it's a drip. So hopefully, you know, every time I stop I'll check it, top off the coolant, should be okay unless something really breaks and then just floods out. But there's protections on the engine for that, which it gave me my low coolant warning like stage 1, meaning that it was somewhere between 100 and 50% full. Once it drops down below 50%, the level on the coolant, then you also get a warning that shows to shut your engine down. So, and I know that's working because if you remember, I had my tri-pack start leaking real bad, and that's what that did. So when I was ignoring the alarm because I had problems with the alarm in the past, and when it got down below 50%, it did give me that shutdown engine warning. So that's good. It's good to know that stuff works. Alright, so we just left out of the truck stop. We got our fuel. I feel a little bit more comfortable now that I know my coolant level is okay. It's not really dropping like drastically. So we'll see if we get another warning between here and Vermont. Hopefully not. If I do, I think that would probably mean that the leak is probably getting worse. That's not good. So we'll see. We'll make a determination after we deliver if I want to stay up by Plattsburgh and see if I can get into Charlie Boy's truck dealership there, the Freightliner or Western Star or Mac or whatever the heck it is. See if they can help me out at all. We'll see tomorrow or sooner. Alright guys, so we got here to Waterbury, made our delivery. We are hooked up to our empty here, and just checked the coolant. I had to put another half a gallon coolant in it. So I guess we got a pretty good leak going on. me get my flashlight and see if we can see up in there. Yeah, kind of trying to snow here. Got a heavy wet snow. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can see up in there. Oh yeah. I'll see if I can get so you guys can see this. If I can zoom on that. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Right there. That hose right there. You can kind of see it. Gotta zoom in a little more. Yeah, you can see the coolant running down. Those are two hoses that go to the after treatment. It's got a pretty good little drip going there. That stinks. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about it tonight. I filled the coolant back up. We're going to get to wherever we're going to make it to. I don't know. I don't know if the snow's not really supposed to get real bad, but we'll see. It might. And we'll worry about that leak tomorrow. Nothing I can do tonight anyway. I guess I could kind of head towards somewhere and get it fixed, but it's so hard to get in anywhere anymore. Everybody's always all booked up, but we can get you in a week or two. We'll see. See how it goes. Alright guys, we made it down to Wilton, New York, to Scotty's, or the Wilton Travel Plaza, and we lost like most of our coolant while I was sitting here on my 10-hour break. Most of the coolant ran out of the truck. Anyway, I went over here to the shop, and I'll let you know what happened in a second. Alright guys, so last night I decided to come down towards Albany rather than go across to Plattsburgh and over the North Country last night. Probably a good decision because my leak got much worse. Now I'm down here at the Wilton Travel Plaza, north of Albany on 87 here. They came out and looked at my truck, and I need two little T-fittings. So it's not the new hoses that are leaking, it's two little T-fittings that the hose is going into. One is split and the other one doesn't look good, so I'm going to replace them both. And the parts are available, but they can't get them till Wednesday. So now, being it's Monday afternoon, I got to sit here till Wednesday. Probably won't be rolling again till Wednesday evening. So that kind of stinks, but I'll probably just sit here with the truck. I'm about an hour and a half from home, but it'd be kind of a hassle for somebody to come and get me, and then they got to bring me back. And then the truck is sitting here with nobody monitoring it, and yeah, I don't like doing that in these kind of truck stops. Not that I'm worried about anybody really breaking into it. I'm worried about somebody hitting it and then driving off. Pretty much, that's what I'm worried about. But yeah, so we're just sitting here. So we're going to be here the rest of today, all day tomorrow, and most of the day on Wednesday. The loads I'm supposed to do actually kind of worked out because they want to move the loads back. They can't take the freight right now, so they want to move the loads back a couple days. So it actually works out. So I'll still be able to do the same amount of loads just later on. But anyway, I think that's going to wrap up this video. I do appreciate you riding along with me all the way to this point, and find out what happens on the next one. But pretty sure I should just get the parts in on Wednesday, get fixed, and get going. That's hopefully what happens. Anyway, everybody take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.